All right, so welcome back to the AM show. I'm Israel Laye, and we're on to AM Talk now. And my guest for this morning, Dr. Mark Ked Nawani, he's a member of Parliament for NABDAM, and he's a member of the Health Committee in Parliament and a member of the Subsidiary Legislation Committee. And then I also have Vincent Asefwa, MP, Old Tafo. He's a member of the Education Committee and a member of the House Committee. And we have a number of interesting issues to discuss. Good morning to you. And welcome to AM Show.
Good morning.
Yes. I've met you several times, Vincent.
For you, it's my first time of coming to.
First time.
Joy.
Okay. So we have a number of issues. Which one would you want us to start with, Vincent?
Well, I'm okay with any issue, but let me say a very good morning to our cherished viewers.
Okay. And your constituency?
Yes. And I'm in my constituency, Old Tafo constituency. When you come to Old Tafo constituency today, around 1 o'clock, the second round of the interquiz that was organized for my office will be held today. So I'm using your platform to publicize this program. It's a maths and science quiz that we are doing in Old Tafo constituency. It's going to end on the 27th of September 2021. It actually falls on my birthday. And so on that day, I will invite Joy, Asempa, Adom FM, Adom TV, all of them, to be able to come and cover the program.
Sure.
Checking the newspapers, I know that issues of LGBTQ, issues of Assin North MP, and what have you. But I will go on the Assin North issue.
Okay.
I am seeing a certain kind of behavior on the part of the NDC and even the Assin North MP himself. That is, if it is right to call him a member of Parliament as we speak, where there seemed to be a blatant disregard to our laws of this country. Why am I saying this? Doc, you remember on the 6th and 7th of January, that we were having the swearing-in ceremony of the Speaker of Parliament, and we needed to also vote to that effect. A number of the members of Parliament, especially on the side of the New Patriotic Party, cautioned the Assin North MP not to hold himself around as a member of Parliament. I remember vividly the statement from the Honorable Minority Leader, and he even quoted Article 106 of the 1992 Constitution that a member of Parliament or any person who so believes that you cannot hold yourself as a member of Parliament or knowing that you do not qualify to vote on the floor of Parliament and goes ahead to vote and make decisions that will affect who becomes a Speaker of Parliament will have him or herself to be blamed. Now, the Honorable Minority Leader even made a statement that we should allow him to err on the side of the law, knowing very well that there was a court injunction on the 6th of January informing you that you cannot hold yourself as a member of Parliament. Yet, he was on the floor of Parliament, voted for the Speaker of Parliament to have been elected. Today, another court of jurisdiction, the same laws and regulations of this country that elected you as a member of Parliament, has ruled that the injunction that was given on the 6th of January should stand. You cannot hold yourself as a member of Parliament because the laws of this country, as Chapter 3 of the 1992 Constitution demands citizenship. You should not have been holding any allegiance to any country at the time that you were filing to be a member of Parliament.
So, okay, so this has been an issue that went to court, and I believe that we should be dealing with the latest ruling. which is that he shouldn't hold himself.
Absolutely.
Does he still come to Parliament?
Yesterday, he said that he is still a member of Parliament for the good people of Assin North. And I don't see how the NDC will allow him to be making such statement. That the court that you disregard, the court that you disrespect, you are going to that same court, that is the Court of Appeal, to ask for a better judgment that will be in your favor. You're already disregarding and disrespecting the judiciary. A court of jurisdiction, a superior court of judicature, has given a ruling that at the time that you were filing, you did not allow yourself to be ruled by the tenets of the law.
It's also fair for some majority MPs, or you yourself, you can take it up in court.
Well, that's what I'm saying, that you have already taken the issue to the Court of Appeal. Why don't you allow the Court of Appeal to rule as to whether your claims that you are making that the High Court erred on the side of the law? And for that matter, you believe that you have to be allowed to be holding yourself as a member of Parliament. That is the issue of the court to make.
Okay, let me say good morning to the viewers of Joy News programs, and also say in my local language, I greet my people. I just greeted my people, good morning, and I'm in Joy News program this morning. Well, there's no need crying over spilled milk. And he has spoken a lot. I believe that he's missing the issue. The issue was this, that a day to, on the day, he had already been declared the winner by the Electoral Commissioner. And on the day of the swearing in, there was an attempt to save him from the court. And they brought it, yes, and they brought it to Parliament. Meanwhile, he was not yet a member of Parliament. So why bring the serving to Parliament when he was not yet a member? He has to be sworn in to become a member for his serving process to be passed through Parliament. I was a sitting MP. So at that hour, I was still an MP because of continuity. Yeah, so someone like me, I could have been served. But he was yet to be sworn in as a member of Parliament for it to be right for the Parliament to serve him. So Parliament could not have served him when he was not a member of Parliament. Okay. So he was sworn in now as a member of Parliament, and the process continued. Immediately he was sworn in, the process of electing the Speaker came in, and he took part at his own risk. Yes, he's saying that, yes, he was warned. He was warned, yes, and he took part. It's up to whatever judicial process that you want to evoke, that is up to, it's your own beef.
Okay, granted, but
you can,
moving on to the latest ruling.
Yeah, the latest ruling, I've understood it, and that we are going to make an appeal. We want to exhaust all the judicial process.
But the court has already ruled.
Yeah, the court.
Ruled yourself out, Hassan.
Yeah, the court has ruled, but just the morning before the court ruled, we were trying to file an appeal for the interpretation.
And you were not successful?
No. We went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court asked us to come and follow the procedure. And that is where the registrar and the clerks and the accountants disappeared in the morning.
So you were not successful?
So this was not like, we call it mafia. And those who were behind it, I don't know. But we have also written to the Chief Justice.
But the point is...
to punish the registrar.
Okay, the point is...
or to hold the registrar and all those clerks accountable.
The point is...
because they were supposed to report to work at a particular time.
Lawyers were not successful in filing whatever injunction.
Yeah, because of this behavior of the court registrar and his clerks, his accountants, etc. So we had no place to pay our money to indicate that we have filed the process.
He couldn't still hold himself out.
And that is why the ruling was able to come out. Okay. And we have obeyed and agreed. I don't think he's not coming to Parliament. I've observed he sits for some days
if
now.
He's not coming to Parliament, why?
No. When you go to a platform,
member of Parliament.
When you go to a platform, I, for example, before I became an MP, could say that, look, I'm doing the work of the MP. I'm the ex-officio MP of your yes, of NAPDAM, even though I was not the MP.
No, but Israel, just
so
for this.
This doesn't mean that he's disobeying the thing. Platform speaking is different from actually disobeying the court. If he was disobeying the court, that was shown in with his presence on his seat in Parliament. But I think that something of the sort have not happened. So let us not say that he's disobeying the court.
But Doc, the truth of the matter also is that on the 6th of January.
Don't send us back there.
Hold on, you hold on.
I think we have gone.
No, I understand. I'm just saying
yes.
that on the 6th of January, when you were a former MP, that is when Parliament was dissolved, you and myself and the Honorable Gyakye Quayson were at the same level that we were, just not members of Parliament, and even yourself, because at the time, Parliament was dissolved. So you cannot approbate and reprobate. You cannot say that because at the time you were a former member of Parliament, the court could have served you, but could not have served.
Well, it was.
But the point I want to make is that, Israel, it is not right for someone who is supposed to be a legislator, who is supposed to be making laws for this country, to be seen or appear to be disregarding and disrespecting the same laws that you go and sit in Parliament to make.
No, he was not disrespecting. He has been declared. He has been by the electoral commission.